Before I watched Shade this week, the newest episode of Flash, I was reading around the internet reviews that people had of this, and they gave it a low score for a lot of reasons. One was the stories weren't very connected very well. And I actually, whenever I watched this episode, I had that idea going in, but I was pleasantly surprised at how good this episode worked. It was probably one of the best episodes this season because it actually gave Alchemy a little bit more menace as we got to see him take on a larger role, especially towards the end of the episode. But the episode's named Shade because of the minor villain in the episode who the Flash has to hunt down, and he's taken down easily, and he's sort of a throwaway villain. And a lot of people criticize this episode for that, having him as a throwaway villain, but I think it was nice because we got to see Alchemy truly. Alchemy is a truly intelligent villain. He'll throw out ruses to try to get the Flash away and put other people in danger so he can get what he really wants. And that was really but that was probably the weakest link of this episode, I would have to say. The whole Joe and the girl he's going after dynamic is pretty cool. The romantic side of Joe we haven't seen yet. Probably the most interesting aspect of this episode was Cisco and the team figuring out that Caitlin is Killer Frost, and as shown by the preview for next week, that's going to take center stage, so that's really cool. Also, I like seeing Wally, sort of his development and becoming, attracted to alchemy, and we saw by the end of the episode, of course, he tried to get his powers from alchemy despite all the trouble he went through not to get his powers. But overall, this episode is very entertaining to me, is very fun. We got some great plot development, great character development, and of course, Dr. Harrison Wells, Tom Cavanaugh plays him. HR in this episode, he's hilarious, and he adds levity to this episode because really this has been the darkest season of the Flash so far, even beating season 2 in some ways. So it's nice just to see Tom Cavanaugh playing another version of Wells. It's just entertaining to see him on screen. He's definitely one of the best actors in the genre for sure. But I'd have to give this episode a 9.0 out of 10. I really did enjoy it. Some people may not like this episode because they may find it disjointed, but as for me, I think it's content over cohesiveness for me this episode. So I hope you've enjoyed my review for The Flash Season 3, Episode 6, Shade. Remember to like and subscribe for more Flash content. This has been Jonesy from Jonester TV signing off.